Hare Krishna everyone, Radhe Radhe. I hope all of you are doing well. Today I'm back with a new video where we are going to discuss shlok number 9 and it is from chapter number 2, Bhagavad Gita. So last we had discussed shloka number 8 and I remember that we had discussed how Arjuna felt so confused that he felt like it would be the best decision to take Krishna's advice, guidance and surrender under him as a disciple and let him be the guru and let him guide and follow him in what he guides you towards. So today we are doing text number 9 where we are going to discuss what happens after that and what Sanjay tells Dhritarashtra, because all this while Sanjay is narrating this to Dhritarashtra while sitting in Hastinapur and the battle is happening in Kurukshetra. So Sanjay says, Sanjaya uvacha evam uktva Hrishikesham Gudakesha parantapaha nayotsa iti govindam uktva tushnim babuvaha, which means Sanjay said, having spoken thus, Arjuna, chastiser of enemies, told Krishna, Govinda, I shall not fight, and fell silent. Dhritarashtra must have been very glad to understand that Arjuna was not going to fight and was instead leaving the battlefield for the begging profession. But Sanjay disappointed him again in relating that Arjuna was competent to kill his enemies, parantapaha. Although Arjuna was for the time being overwhelmed with false grief due to family affection, he surrendered unto Krishna, the supreme spiritual master, as a disciple. This indicated that he would soon be free from the false lamentation resulting from family affection and would be enlightened with perfect knowledge of self-realization or Krishna consciousness and would then surely fight. Thus, Dhritarashtra's joy would be frustrated since Arjuna would be enlightened by Krishna and would fight to the end. So what happens in text 9? Sanjay is saying that Arjuna said that he won't be fighting anymore and that he wanted to give up. That killing his own family was such a sin that it would be better for him to give up the fight and go beg for a living. So then what happens that when Sanjay tells about this situation to Dhritarashtra, Dhritarashtra gets happy that the win is in their side. But Sanjay said that Arjuna was competent enough to fight the enemies. It was just that he was overwhelmed due to certain family affection that had come due to the illusion of Maya, which was a false sort of lamentation that soon Shri Krishna will grab him out of, because he had surrendered to Shri Krishna as a disciple and had taken Shri Krishna as his guiding guru. Now, Arjuna soon will be free from the false lamentation that we discussed right now, that is Moh, and he will be enlightened with the Gyan, that is self-realization or Krishna consciousness, and then he will be ready to fight till the end. So then Dhritarashtra will become sad again. This is what Sanjay is trying to tell Dhritarashtra, that don't get too happy. Shri Krishna is with him, and Shri Krishna will show him the truth. And once he sees the truth, once that illusion drops, he is going to get more powerful and he will be ready to fight and slay his enemies. So, this is up for shloka number 9, and I'm sure most of us come across this situation in life where we feel like, I don't know whose advice to take, what to do, and what would be the right decision to make. This is exactly where Shri Krishna helps us, not just in spirituality but also in life, decisions, or which option would be better for you. So choosing Shri Krishna as your guide, as your mentor, is one of the smartest things to do, and it is something that is very, very special that Arjuna has found. And like Arjuna, all of us can find that. And it does happen that when you consider Shri Krishna your very own, in whichever form you want to bond with him, he accepts that form. It could be in any form, whether a guru or a lover or a friend or devotee, any form that you feel connects more to your heart, Krishna accepts that form and he will guide you accordingly. So the interesting factor is, once you have reached Krishna and you've surrendered to him, most of your part in life is done, because now you can rest assured that he will guide you and take you in the direction where you're supposed to go to fulfill the purpose of your life, and second, to also reach Godhead, that is God realization, that is moksha, which is the main purpose of this life, as in of the human life. So whenever you feel confused, always remember that you can always talk to Shri Krishna, and when you do it with full faith, he answers you. But the thing is, you've got to have full faith. If you doubt in any form, he's not going to answer you. Like, why is he answerable to anyone? A lot of people who haven't awakened to the reality of God think that God is imaginary and God does not exist. So these are the people who are looking for, the sort of proof and everything. They're like, oh, show me God, this, that. But these are the people, if they surrender to God and have complete faith that God is with them, protecting them, and also answering their questions, they will receive the questions. But the sad part is, it needs faith first. It cannot come from a place of doubt. So if you have even 1% doubt that will God respond to me, he'll not respond to you, because of the fact that he's not liable to in any which way. But when you have full faith, you're coming from a place of positivity, you're coming from a place of love. God is like, even though he hasn't seen me materially through the eyes, but still has faith in me, still can feel my presence. So it makes God happy, and then he definitely discloses his presence to you. That's when you will start seeing all the miracles that happen in your life, and you know that God is the reason behind it. He gives you signs, he gives you answers, he guides you, he supports you, he protects you. So the best thing is, you don't have to do this life alone. You can do it with God. You were never meant to carry all that hard stuff alone. You can do it with God, and that's how life becomes um, easy to handle. I won't say simple, because yes, there will be problems, but with God beside you, there comes a lot of courage, faith, and everything, the strength to be able to deal with that sort of situation, and He guides you on how to solve that problem. So, yes, the choice is yours, whether you choose faith or whether you choose disbelief. Any which way, life is going to be tough. So, it is smarter to have a higher consciousness, a higher personality, that is God, present with you. Because anything that will be more stupid would be to not trust in the goodness or God, to realize at the end that God always existed and it was just my disbelief that didn't make me see Him. Alright, enough for today. I hope you guys are having fun learning. Make sure to share this video with all of your friends and family. Make sure that everyone benefits from this. This way you attract more goodness towards you, and at the same time like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next in my next video, where we'll be doing shloka number 10 of chapter 2, and we'll see what answers come ahead. And until then, take care of yourself. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.